Hi, my name is Rachel. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm just going to be cooking up some meal prep. I'm going to be doing some meal prep for the week, cooking up some meat and making some dinners. I did make spaghetti for tonight, and I'm going to be making some other things that I can stretch throughout the week. We are a busy homeschool family. I have 4 boys, and one is in college, but he does live at home. So I wanted to share that with you tonight. We are also a gluten-free family. A lot of it's basic. I'm going to be using rice with one of the meals. I do have some gluten-free. The spaghetti tonight I baked was gluten-free. So just some hints there. This is easy stuff that I'm doing, but I hope it might help you realize that sometimes that's what you need when you're busy. You just need it to be quick and easy, but just filling for your family. So if you like this type of content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy the video. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna try to cook up some meat that I just bought tonight. It's Monday. Just sort of a meal prep for the week and getting all the meat already cooked. So. Chicken in the Instant Pot. Not going to do anything fancy to it, just going to cook it up and add it to some meals later in the week. So, add a cup of water in an Instant Pot, and then salt. I'm not going to over season it. I'll season it when I stick it in the different meals. And it's our first prep. Let's see. I think I'm going to do, they're pretty thick pieces from Aldi's, so I'm going to do 45. Just want it to be shredding really good, so I'm going to set that back a little bit and wait for that. Okay, I have a couple things of meat that I got at Aldi's. I'm going to cook one up and use, I know, half for spaghetti, because that's what I'm going to make tonight. And the other half, whoops, sorry, I'm not sure. It might be for tacos. So I'm going to get that going, and I'm also have the water over here, if you could see it, but I have it right here on the other back burner for the spaghetti. I usually salt most any meat that I cook. Salt it up, put some onions powder on it, and some garlic powder. Done. And for my spaghetti, I'm just going to use these gluten-free noodles that we like to get. And I don't have any spaghetti sauce, so I'm just going to crush this up and add some seasoning to it. I have a little mixer, and then I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to add some cream of chicken to it. Just to, my boys are picky about spaghetti, and they don't want it to be dry. They prefer it creamy. I don't always put that in there. I think if I'm waiting for that, I have some of this sausage, and I'm realizing that it's getting a little old, so I'm going to fry this up, and I may add it to like an egg bake. Okay, this stuff is cooking up. I just cracked about 9 eggs. I need to do a few more. I'm going to add some oil in there to keep the gluten-free really sticks to each other or hardens up. So Okay, I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to the eggs. I haven't mixed them or anything, I just have them in there. I might put a little bit of onion powder. Try not to drop my lid in there. And a little bit of garlic powder. Of course, it's going to have the sausage, which should give it plenty of flavor and probably make it salty enough. I'm going to grab a few more eggs. I think I'm going to put 12 total in there. So I have 9, that's 10, 11, 12. There's 12 eggs. Okay. The sausage is done cooking, and I think the beef is too. I don't have any spinach, but I have some chopped kale. And I'm just going to crush a little bit in there. It's actually going to crush a little bit. It's been in the freezer. So, I never have any trouble with it in the freezer. I put it in the freezer. I can pull it out. I can bake it. Sometimes bake it as like chips. Or I can add it to something like this. So. And then I'm going to have to put some cheese in there too. I don't have it cut yet, so I'm going to get that taken care of. I'm going to put that in the oven, 345 for like 20 minutes, and just check it. Okay, I think the meat is cooked up. I'm going to take this, crushed tomatoes, and I'm going to put them in this little blender that I have, and add some seasoning. That's usually what I can make for spaghetti sauce if I'm out of everything. So, and I have a few of these too. My boys don't like, well, I don't like any of the spaghetti sauce at Aldi's. I'm thinking what I usually get for gluten-free, trying to make sure I say the right one. I think it's ragu. I like the traditional. So, that's what I would use. Okay, got that done. I'm going to take some of the meat and put it in here, because we don't need all of it for the spaghetti. So, and we'll save that other meat. My husband and I will not eat the spaghetti because we're eating low carb, but we got these from Sam's, and we can add that to this, make our own spaghetti meat with the extra meat. Okay, the egg bake is definitely done. I forgot to set the timer, but I think it's okay. So I'll let that cool off, and actually I might get a cooling rack, and I will I'm probably going to cut it up and put some in my husband's lunch, and maybe even in my son, who goes to college and works a lot and is not home very much. He likes this also, so I might cut that up. The chicken is also done. It is, I haven't turned the Instant Pot off yet, so. I still have another thing of meat I want to do something with. I am then cutting up the cheese. I'm going to freeze this bag and then leave some out in the refrigerator. Okay, I'm almost done with this. This looks like quite a bit, but I think I can make some, I think I'm going to take this meat and just make some hamburgers at a time for later, and then this cheese I could use for macaroni and cheese. I also have some fries that I got at the grocery outlet that I could cook up this week. Some green beans and stuff like that later for another meal. And so we're gonna finish this up and get the hamburgers in the oven, pull out my chicken and get that shredded up. Okay. Whew, that's still boiling a little bit in there. I'm gonna let that cool off probably for a few minutes here, and then get that shredded. Okay. With hamburgers, I know we could probably put them in a pan and mix an egg and all the seasoning, but right now I am just going to cut the meat out, put it on the pan, and put the seasoning on. And I've done this several times, and it really turns out fine. So. And this meat is from Aldi's. Okay, I'm gonna get the chicken out of the Instant Pot. It hasn't been real long, so we'll see. And just get that shredded up in here. Okay, I'm just gonna shred this up. So that was 45 minutes for 4 large pieces, and it's shredding pretty good. I know a lot of people use a mixer, and I probably could, but right now I'm trying not to dirty too many dishes, and I think my son wants to make cookies tonight. So that's 2 pieces. There is all the chicken shredded up, and if you could see how many cups, I think that says 12 cups. Ooh, not quite to 12 cups obviously, but it's not really spread out, so it's probably close to it. But I think I'm gonna freeze some of it, and I realized I had some rice in the freezer, so I pulled that out, and I will add later this week, I'll let that defrost, the cream of chicken, and probably some milk and cheese, and either green beans or peas, whatever I have. And we'll have chicken rice for dinner, and I don't know what else we'll make with the chicken, or if I'll just freeze the rest of it. Okay. I'm also going to add bacon into this. It's in the freezer. I like to have bacon pretty much going all the time. We may go a couple days without it, but if we can have it handy. I like to have it for breakfast or just a little snack. And my husband loves bacon, so that makes him happy. So after the hamburgers come up, out of the oven, I mean, we will just throw this in. This is some bacon. It's actually Applegate that I got at the grocery outlet for $2. And then I'm going to go ahead and cook 2 packages. So I'm going to sort of twist it like this so I can get it all on this pan. And I usually cook my bacon 375, 380 in about 30 minutes. But I did notice different bacon, different brands. It does make a difference on the cooking. So, but I think that hamburgers might be another 15 minutes. I'm gonna tell you, I think it's taken me, what did I start at? I don't know if it was 4:30 or 5, and it's 6:15. No. Did I start at 4? No, I didn't start at 4. It was probably more like 4:30, closer to 5. So not too bad. It's 6:15. I'm sort of hoping to be done by 7. Getting all this cooked up. That will help me throughout the week for sure. Okay, the hamburgers are done, so I'm going to pull those out. And I'm going to get the bacon in. Let those cool off. And add the bacon. And I'm going to turn the temperature to 380. Okay. Just wanted to give you a look at the spaghetti we're serving up tonight. And the egg bake is still cooling off. But I'm going to cut that up soon for the week. Okay, I know it's ended up being really late. I took a huge break to do several other things. But I want to fry up this chicken. And I put tons of olive oil, but you know, I thought I'm going to put some of this bacon fat in there. Okay, it's taking a little while, but it's definitely cooked. I like to see how it gets down on the bottom of the pan. I like it when it starts down and the chickens are done. And I have a bag of salad over there that I'll just give him tonight and have enough for me and him again tomorrow night. Okay, here's his dinner. Just wanted to share that with you. Appreciate you all watching this video. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Please comment below with ideas for quick dinners. Okay, I appreciate you watching that video. I am tired now, but I won't have to do too much the rest of the evenings this week. I just throw a couple things together and it'll be done. So I am glad that I did it. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.